Jacksonville, voted 5th best city in Florida, with a rich tradition of unsolved murders and the honor of being the largest U.S. city without one good f***ing Chinese restaurant. We aim to take a deeper dive into the unparalleled history, but after our extensive search for an expert on the bold city came up completely dry, we decided to take a different approach.
Oh, here we go. I think we found our guy.
Which one?
The dirty one with the food in his beard. Hey, how you do? Was that guy's name Chase?
No, I don't think so. He just paid me $100 to call him Tiffany.
Hey, Chase. What's up, man? It's Jay.
Pretty sure it's Tiffany.
Wanted to let you know I enjoyed your LOL film last year. You were deserving of the awards. It's fucking terrible. It wasn't good. Let me ask you something.
Now,
You like alcohol? What's your name, buddy?
my name is Cornelius.
That's a great
What do you do
name.
currently?
Well, I'm the mayor.
What do you-
I used to be a hand model, former hand model. So,
Oh my God. Got a big gig for you. It's going to be on film.
okay.
Are you ready to do this?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, lightning. You okay?
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. You're not okay?
No, thank you.
No,
I
thank
thank you for being in your home. Tell me which room is mine.
There is no room here for you.
Stop. Safe word.
What?
The safe word.
What?
It's gonna get confused.
Stay hydrated. You'll be okay tomorrow.
That's vodka. Thank you so much for the vodka. Oh, those are some titties.
What are some titties?
It has just been so long.
That's a man.
I know. Did you see how fast that was?
I.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, come on in. Is this my hand or is it my cock?
I think it's both.
Okay, this guy knows what he's talking about.
What was the safe word? You bring more beer.
Is this mine? Is this mine?
3 more out.
This is mine. That's mine.
Yeah, you can have that. I'd say he's about halfway there.
What?
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 It's good. I'm just
Okay.
talking to the producer.
Alright.
Have the authorities on spot.
God. Real quick. Going back. You get long distance on this. This worked last time.
Thank you for calling the QAnon hotline. Press 1 to recast your 2020 presidential election ballot.
I like the pixels. They had this sense of mystery, you know. Where did the dog in
I
there?
don't know.
Kim, you're doing amazing.
No.
I think we lost your lighter. This is a beautiful home.
You don't remember how to get here, right? Well, you weren't paying attention.
I have a
when
photographic memory. Which room was mine again? Fuck you, Greg. Guess who found a fucking home?
I think Greg's dead.
Fucking hope so. Fuck you, Greg. Can you do me a favor?
All right. Is it within the confines of
No, get me some. Oh yeah. It's a little crisp. You got any pixels? Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? I didn't even find shells that big.
Press 4 to set up your own moon landing set tour. Press 5 to leave your general thoughts and prayers.
How much is that run?
60,000.
No. Do you have a vest?
A what?
Do you have a thunder vest? It's okay. It's just God. He's angry. This is very. Who is George? From
Who's the last host?
Oh my God.
Are you ready to do this?
Harry, I can't tell you. I've never been more ready for anything else in my entire life. Gary, I don't like this. I thought you were gonna see it. You're gonna see it with me.
You want me to sit near you?
No, I could do it, Gary.
You tell me the history of Jacksonville.
Well, you know, most people are pretty familiar with the fact that Jacksonville was founded in like 1679 by, of course, Samuel L. Jackson. Gary, you got any more of that cocaine?
Where,
The bees.
why? Where did you get this?
It was right there next to my new room. This other room.
There's no room here.
No, thank you, Gary. I love it. Do you have the vest?
You're wearing it.
I'm wearing. I should have smelled it. It smells like you, Gary. Thank you. Later. So the next step in his adventure, he got caught up in the mine. There's a lot of mines. He wasn't even looking for gold or silver or iron or what's another metal? Metallica. He was looking for uranium. I don't gotta pay you back for this, do I? We can take it out of my check. He was digging, and legend tells you he was digging for a long time, and he never found shit except for a dinosaur. It was a dinosaur, an orange one, right? Big time. T-shirt. Rex. T-Rex. Thank you, Gary's mom. Thank you. All right, Gary, you gotta get her more pixelated. I'm so sorry. They've been so hospital to me today. You're gonna have like a cartoon for this? They could play a cartoon for it? I'm seeing like a Scooby-Doo kind of thing. I'm so sorry. It's a little spell.
Yeah, you'll clean.
Gary, I'm not gonna clean it. So the T-Rex is orange. His name was Duval, and that's where they get the name of, right? 904. That's where it all came from. It's a Latin thing. It was. Oh my God! Thank God those peas aren't open. Yeah, of course there was turf war. You had the regencies, you could see avenues, and that just really started so much. Oh, so much pain, so much love, and just a whole lot of boobs. Just like any other land acquisition, you know, you gotta figure out acres and time, what time it was, and they did. He offers them the most prized gift. Hey guys, I got this. And the guys were like, oh no shit, Samuel L. Jackson, SL Jax. And then probably a lot of stuff happened, you know, like, because once you have that bond, there's no turning back. I don't know where to look. Gary, where's your mom? No? Hold on. One second. Come on. Oh, this is that pussy video you had out there earlier. Okay. That's fucking good. Gary's mom. Oh my God. I'll see you later. So his buddy goes, does this thing even upscale? Right? And Samuel L. Jackson's like, of course it upscales. This is a 4,000 TV. You know, and Samuel Jackson, he's got the next line, right? And what he does, he's very generously waiting for me to say this. He says, do you even have a 4,000 TV that can play this? And then his other buddy, oh my God, Gary. I hope they can smell this in the other scenes. 3K, 4K, 5K. It doesn't fucking matter. Guess what? You see these peas? I know you do, because that's got K's. He's a very smart man, that Samuel L. Jackson. He wanted to trade. Let me give you that thunder vest. That's what he said to the regencies and the avenues. Okay? Just to see who would say what, where, when. Huh? What? You know, for the vest, he got San Marco. I think we can all agree that's a great, this is my pillow, but it was a great trade. And I love San Marco. Have you ever been to Graven Green? It is absolutely lovely at Christmas. They put up the decorations, and I have never felt like I've been more at home, ever. Gary, this is my new best friend. You wanna stay in my room? Huh? Yeah, you want some, I guess? Oh, you got all this land, but no people. He's trying to build this city, he's trying to find uranium, he's trying to find ghosts, and he's trying to be the mayor. So he set up his whole area is on the river. You got boats coming by, you got trolleys coming by, you got anybody coming by. And they got stuff, right? Like, I got stuff. You got stuff? That orange T-Rex, that's what inspired the landing. I mean, this is one of the most iconic. This was a trading post. And it all just started from this orange dinosaur. And it turned into this orange building. And it just became this orange city, right? Oh, fuck. Gary, I'm so sorry. I keep spilling it. You can trade goods. You can. Did you know? I didn't say that, Gary. You said that. Oh! They got taxidermy. You know that they make the heads of the deer at the taxidermy shop orange?
They tore it down.
No.
I'm not lying. The landing's gone.
Gary. Tell me it isn't true, Gary. Gary, tell me it isn't true. This is the sad part of the story right here. Another dinosaur comes in. Now this dinosaur is horny. It's a triceratops, as you can imagine. That dinosaur was brutally shipped off. Some historians say Portugal. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's right. God damn it, do I feel it inside? I don't want to share this. I'm feeling a little weak right now. Gary put the camera in front of me. Those little arms, though, they pop up. I'm gonna pour this out for my friends. Oh my God, what a waste. Hold on, I gotta get better. Samuel L. Jackson, just desperate to find answers. Got himself stuck up in a game of poker. Jackson was a gamble, right? And we all know that. It still is. Samuel Jackson really felt the brunt of it. He got caught up in a very, very competitive game of poker with half of the Golden Girls and Bearstone. I mean, poker is cards, right? Gary, I've got a buddy, so much more qualified.
Samuel lost.
God damn it, that guy's hilarious. Fuck. Very similarly to my father, my mother, well, basically everyone I know. Samuel L. Jackson left. Paris Hilton, she took over. And I know you know. I know you know. I know your mom knows. And I know this little lady who is just a woman. But I need you guys to know. Now, Gary, legend tells that Samuel L. Jackson can still be seen wandering around the swamps of Jacksonville, looking for a strip club, because he never found it. So, thanks to Paris Hilton, Hollywood came to Jacksonville. Well, you know, they did King Kong here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, that was definitely New York.
Well, no, because you remember the monkey, right?
Yes, I do.
But anyway, what else did they do? They did Rocky.
Philadelphia.
Remember Rocky? 1, 2. You remember from the movie? He went up like 1,000 flights of stairs. It was fucking crazy. It was insane. Like no human being is even capable of doing that shit. He gets to the top, and it's the courthouse. I'm very familiar with the courthouse. They know me by all 4 names. I was actually there one of the days they were filming. I even asked him for a cigarette.
Did he give you one?
He did. He was a very kind gentleman. Yeah, there's some other ones. You're probably familiar with Gangs of Duval. That was
Hold on. You're like imagining Titanic right now.
No, because they were on the ship and they were hugging and it was very intimate. Very intimate. It was a 2 VHS set. I remember this, Gary. You're probably familiar with that. It was that new flick, The Lighthouse. That was actually shot downtown. That's usually where I go and take photos in my 2s.
Why would you film something in the Lighthouse in New York City?
Gary, maybe you didn't get it. Okay, it's black and white, right? The Lighthouse, the movie, the scriptures. You're a religious man, Gary. I don't know if this roommate situation's working out, Gary. Paris Hilton actually ruled this town for almost a decade with a real iron fist. Oh, you had Avondale, and you had 5 points, you know. Well, back then it was 4 points, you know, because that was before they added the extra point. You know, Gary wasn't hot enough for her, you know, so she had to crank up the heat. She put the kettle up, and things got hot. 2 forces, good and evil. And sometimes when with the blood mixed in, you can't really even tell who's who. It was just a full-on brawl back then, you know. People were throwing everything: rocks, paper, scissors, food fights. I mean, these animals These absolute animals. Even Paris, she endured multiple injuries to her nose. She had to get that repaired several times. Luckily, they had great medics.
That's not hot.
It was fucking November the whole time. This is hot. That's hot. They're hot. 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 It's bullshit. Okay, Gary, you know, we had this conversation in the car, and I got very angry. And you said I wasn't going to do it again. Thank you, Gary. But at the end of this bloody brawl, it was a ray of sun that came in and it hit the center of what was only 4 points back then. That was actually when I got arrested for indecent exposure.
Registered sex offender is roaming the streets of 5 Points, and people in the area say he continues to expose his private parts.
There's no coming back from it. I don't care who you are. Gary, you know. I'm a little embarrassed. I don't want you to look at me like this. I just gotta take a shit real quick.
No. Go in. Can you?
Gary's mom, you keep looking.
Why does it have fucking bubblegum in it?
So we had to take a break because, well, I got a little too comfortable in my new home. And, I mean, of course, the story would be incomplete without the savior. I can't say the full name. We talked about this, Gary. But, F. Durst.
Fred Durst?
No.
Why
Gary, how many times did I tell you, Gary?
You actually never told me.
You cannot. I didn't tell you because it's a secret.
I'm a mind reader. I'm sorry.
I'm sure everybody's familiar with this band. I'm not gonna say it, but it rhymes with Limp Bizkit. Fuck. We need more cocaine, Gary.
I don't know why I gotta get it for you.
Do it. Put it in my nose.
What was I saying?
Anyway, Fred Durst. Fuck. A lot of people like to celebrate his entrance into town, which was that it just happened to be on a beautiful bronze Jag. That animal was moving, okay, and he was just whipping around. Right? Okay. Came in rolling, Gary. Rolling into town. I promise you that. And he said to everybody, "We need to change. This is my generation." I believe that is verbatim what he said. I mean, he comes in. He's gonna break something, right? He comes in with a force. He says, "I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna change things." Because that evil Paris Hilton, she's a little nookie. He didn't like her. All right.
I did not like her.
He liked hot dogs and water. Really took control, you know. One of the first things they did is they hit up the bakery. And it's actually still here in the States called Sweet Pea. And they got it cooked. They took it to Paris Hilton immediately. And they said that, you know what, we don't like what you stand for, and we're gonna stick this in your... Yeah. Thank you. You know, and then there was one night, it was kind of an unassuming night. Good old Freddie, he ran into a very distraught Paris Hilton. It was at a cockfight, which at the time was completely legal. They left immediately because they ended up at a diner. It's called the Fox, okay? They were having a very peaceful meal. They were reconciling their differences. He tells Paris Hilton, he says, you know, pretty much you got two options here. We rob this diner right now. There's a few people here. It's kind of later in the day, so maybe they had a rush earlier. Maybe we'll get some stuff, right? I don't know. B, we just take it to the Matthews Bridge and we just jump. Okay, those are it. That's it. 1 or 2, A or B, doesn't matter. Because we're probably gonna die. And Paris is like, well, no, that's not hot. And I don't want to do that. And shit, is that all we have? And then she started breaking down and crying, and she was like, you know, I don't want to do that. Things were so hot for me, and I just don't want to do it anymore. All right, let's do this. Let's rob this place. Freddie D goes, okay, that's what I'm talking about. And he stands up on the booth and he pulls out his gun and he goes, all right, that's it, everybody. Put your hands up and pull out them wallets, okay? And at that very moment, who should come out of the bathroom but SLJ? So he walks out full form, like a glowing, beautiful baby angel that has been long missed in this story. I don't give a shit about your gun, Freddie D and Paris H. And he's like, you know what? That looks like a pretty tasty burger, motherfucker. And Fred Durst is all like, yeah, it was pretty good. And Samuel Jackson took a bite, and he chewed on it for a while. And slowly, Freddy started to raise his gun. No, slower than that. And it gets a little scary here because it was very close to becoming a completely different history than what we have now. But oddly enough, Paris Hilton, she goes, no, stop. That's not hot. That burger is cold. And so is this conversation, and so is this war. I'm tired of it, I'm out, I want out. I no longer thirst blood. And that seemed to be okay with just everybody. Most of the people that were involved at that point were dead. So it was kind of an easy decision. Freddie D, he says, thank God, I actually did not want to kill anybody. I really wanted to go make another shitty movie. Paris Hilton goes, I think everything's pretty hot, and a lot of things are lit, and my nose has changed so much. Right along with my heart, right along with my heart. And SLJ, he goes, that's really all I wanted from you. We want to show this town love, and we're gonna make this town great. That's what he said, and they walked out of that restaurant as friends, not enemies.
Appreciate it.
What are we doing here?
This is by where your house, your sticks, your logs. I'm just bringing you back. I just wanted to thank you just wanted you to have these.
Oh, Gary, you got me a can opener.
Yeah, so I just thank you for.
Oh, okay, hey, I'll see you later. Gary.
Who the fuck, is that Fred Durst? What the fuck? Are you kidding? That is just... Ain't that some shit? Who's voting here? And why is there never any fucking parking in Jacksonville?
Gary, call 911! Gary, call 911! The post can get us worked out, Gary. Fuck! Oh! Jeez! Oh! Gary!
Somebody gave us a afraid to call 911. Whoops.
Don't call 911!